Inverter.
Welcome to ClickMyProject.com. The project title is Towards Open World Person Re-Identification by One-Shot Group-Based Verification. Let's see the abstract. Quality of service is guaranteed for different types of video real-time data flows. The packet security levels are adaptively enhanced. The QoS can be in the form of delivery delay, capacity, reliability, mean time between failures, mean time to restore a service. Real-time data packet sources are required to provide security services to their application and make them robust against different security threats. And the dynamic change in the network cannot affect the pre-negotiated security level. They are inefficient in modeling and analyzing complicated heterogeneous environments such as dynamic real-time networks with QoS guarantee and security aspects. While interacting is the protocol of rules and constraints that controls the transaction performed by the cooperating agents. Transmission rate based on the packet loss event ratio rather than packet loss to reduce the variation of transmission rate. Overshooting of slow start result is burst packet losses, and these losses degrade the quality of streaming service. Let's see the data flow diagram of this project. The input designers, one identified input media are selected for processing. Also, the important input format is designed in such a way that accidental errors are avoided. The user has to input only just the minimum data required, which also helps in avoiding the errors that the users may make. Accurate designing of the input format is very important in developing efficient software. The goal of input design is to make entry and easy, logical, and freeform. Our main output design model is the emphasis is on producing a hard copy of the information received or displaying the output of the CRT screen in a predetermined format. Most users now use the report from a hard copy or screen display. Computer output is the most important and direct source of information to the user. Efficient logical output design should improve the system relations with the user and help in decision making. It's very helpful to produce the clear, accurate, and speedy information. Our proposed system is to transmission control protocol friendly rate control for high quality video streaming over a high bandwidth delay product environment. The available bandwidth faster than the slow start scheme of TFRC. Its main advantage is wide bandwidth range, intelligent streaming, multiple bit rate encoding, and high scalability. To avoid the potential threat to the health of the internet and to increase the quality of streaming services, TFRC is proposed for a smoother change in the transmission rate than the TCP, while maintaining TCP compatibility. TFRC goes through a slow start phase directly after starting. We propose a slow start mechanism to decrease burst packet losses caused by overshooting. The proposed CD scheme continues the concave decrease of transmission rate until the transmission rate reaches to half of the transmission rate, where severe congestion is indicated. Let's see the module description. The first one is security association system. Measured with different size of initial available buffer at the designation and with the different time interval of the feedback, the scheme eliminates the repeated security association phase performed. No security level changes are performed with a similar smaller time interval. In addition, the possibility of overflowing small buffer at the designation at high. The second one is security services parameter. The designation agent checks the cyclic redundancy check field of the IP packet. Adding repeated traffic creates additional overhead that may congest the network. Upon receiving the real-time data packet, the destination agent checks the overflow fields. It can process the packet and extract the original information. The third one is bandwidth resource allocation. Then the target rate of the encoder and the final sending rate are negotiated through the same frame of complexity. This is because the slow start mechanism overshots more data in a high bandwidth network. In order to increase its transmission rate to reach a fair share of bandwidth, a startup and convergence mechanism is required to transmit high quality video quickly. The fourth one is congestion control mechanism. End-to-end mechanism how to distinguish from network supported mechanism. Determining the available bandwidth by bandwidth estimating its error prone, while an signaled information can also be wrong. Network components can also more easily determine the local load situation. If a source knew exactly the available bandwidth on a path, It would still not necessarily be safe to jump straight to that rate. The path might become congested in less than one. Let's see the project. Click File Detail button. You will get your system IP and your system memory and the processor name and the MAC address. To upload a file, click Upload File button and choose a file. Your video file extension will be displayed here. Your file has been successfully uploaded. To know the time process, click this one. Your time process has been execution. Click Next button. The time process will be completed. In this form, you have to enter the same hash key function to upload your file securely. You will get your video file details and the file size and the IP address of your system and the execution time. Click Video File button. It will run your video here. Click Next button. Click File Detail button. Now choose the same video file to run. Click Play button. Your video file will be placed here. Just load the image and click the frame split button. It will split your videos into the frames, and click frame count. It will show your frame count. Click Next button. You can view the frames. To find the duplicate frames, click this one. These are the duplicate frames in your videos. Click List Item button. It will display the frames without the duplicate keys. Thank you.